Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Connects from three-point range.
I really think it's important that shot becomes part of Ball's arsenal. He's got to get comfortable knocking down the three-point shot.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Stolen by Ball. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
Boy, that's so difficult to stop. Once Olajuwon gets near the rim, you got to be ready for him to rise up and throw it down.
Thompson outside. Pass to Adebayo. Drills the three-pointer.
Nice work. Got the look he wanted from the perimeter and made it count.
Deep two from Ball. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Outside Edwards. Off target from three-point range. Gasol on the wing. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
And I really like to see Gasol go up with the shot immediately after getting the pass. Shows how much confidence he has in himself. Oh, that's not fair. Adebayo using his athleticism to give this crowd something to remember.
And that one's good. Flag.
That assist brought to you by Matt. Three is more than two. I know that's elementary, but we still need to make that point, folks. So get that ball out to the three-point shooter.
And Gasol gets it to go.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Coming onto the floor for the away team, number 36.
Here in the first, just entered 2.5 minutes played so far. Giannis outside. And stolen by Flag. Fires the three. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
There's so much versatility to Gasol's game, including the soft touch from distance.
It's stolen by Olajuwon. It's tipped.
Look, the intentions were good. I like the unselfishness, but the execution, a lot to be desired.
The away team, number 32.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. And a slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
First personal foul. Second team.
He throws good. Flag.
Well-rounded. That's the term you saw all over Flag's scouting reports. Everyone was attracted to a guy who looks like he is capable of doing it all and doing it at an NBA level with the proper development.
Now here's Butler. Still scoreless. Flag throws it down.
Emphatic finish by Cooper Flag. Boy, is he intense.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to town. From deep. Out to Thompson. A 3-ball. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And I like how he didn't have a great look, and they end up with the triple.
Really a short trip to the rack for Gasol there.
Here's Edwards. 2 points. That one goes. Edwards got 7 points in the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
That will count. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game for the fourth quarter of play. They lead by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Now here's James. And it's Flag with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint. I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game this season.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And here is Suggs. Here's McDaniels. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Knocks it loose. Suggs with the steal. James outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Unfortunate injury aside, Jalen Suggs-Clark has really come into his own now.
Yeah, I agree, Kevin. I mean, hitting his stride in a major way. I mean, he seems to have really figured the game out, how to utilize his gifts and tools. He was always a great defender. Offensively, I think, is where his game has taken the biggest jump.
And one of the more active big men in our league. Adebayo never stops working.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Adebayo with the bucket.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Brunson surveying the D. Not loose.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless he's got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Greg, you like him Adebayo playing power forward.
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness. But he has the mobility and the skill to play the four without question.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Back to Suggs. Shot clock at 5. James down the lane. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Personal foul.
That one on Thompson.
Well, he is going to the line, but that's not a bad play by the defense. I mean, you just can't let LeBron run free. I think you're always better off making him earn it at the line.
Both good from the line that time.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Towns, the screen. Out to Edwards. Outside, Towns. And stolen by Wallace. And they're on the break. It's deflected. Towns with the steal. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. Free throw good. Giannis. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
And you can make a case and argue that Cat is perhaps one of the greatest, if not the greatest, shooting big man of all time, and he's still got a lot of runway in front of him for his career.
And finished off by LeBron.
Love the team-first mentality, looking to make the pass there.
Towns wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards.
And drifting to the corner and finding some space. Towns can exploit any gap in the defense. And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Yeah, he was just a skosh late on the contest. That's going to be a goaltend for sure.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by McDaniels. Suggs looking around. And there's the drive. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
So both teams making some changes. And then Paul slams it in.
Aggressive slash right there. That ball showing no fear attacking the rim.
That's where Giannis wants the ball. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of leads. He's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The Golden State Warriors up 2. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. There's a good screen. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Stolen by Thompson. Adebayo with the bucket. Adebayo's got 14.
I like watching Adebayo operate inside. He is so efficient down low.
Pass the flag. Outside Butler. Good looking screen by Gasol. Takes the 3. Jimmy Butler.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Thompson from long range.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
In the corner, it's Flyers. Picked by Olajuwon. Gasol goes in. Pass the flag. Just 5 on the clock. Ball from long range. And the 3 ball is good. He's got 8.
Playing Lonzo off ball, pun intended, and he knocks it down.
Stolen by Ball. 90 seconds now into the second half. And Butler, here Here we go.
You know, Butler's aggressive attitude is what makes him so hard to guard, especially on the drive. He's aggressive and smart and physical.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Nash outside. Off the run.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Johnson's inside. Here's Adebayo. Oh, my goodness.
Man.
And it's been an efficient game for Adebayo. He's done a nice job finding the holes in the defense.
Pass to Butler. And Gasol, here we go. Butler in the corner. Tried to shoot. Gasol, no good. And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great breaking new ground.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And attitude plays such a big role in Adebayo's game. This guy is a worker. Doesn't mind getting his hands dirty if it means getting his team ahead.
That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's 20 points for Bam Adebayo. Here he goes. And Flagg throws it down.
When Flagg sees the lane, he's going to exploit.
Nash with it. Pass to Thompson. Out to Nash. And it goes out of bounds. That one on Butler. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
4 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Yes, Adebayo. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Away team ball.
There's 38 seconds left in the third. And here's the fast break. McDaniels in the post.
Look at Flagg shutting him down at the rim, using that leaping ability to get all over it.
This is his first free throw of the game. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. Picked by Olajuwon. Here's Brunson. The close-range shot is good from Brunson.
You know, with his first step, Brunson is really hard to contain in the two-man game.
Sinks the three-pointer. And not even three-quarters out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans got to get their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter. Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Wallace. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Wallace has got 8 points.
And for regular scoring people, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Got it up. And he was able to put it up in time, but it doesn't fall. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets.
The visiting team.
They lead by a bucket. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Now outside, Adebayo. good on the triple. Adebayo's got 23 points.
And he's worked hard on that shot. Bam is now very willing to let it fly from beyond the arc.
And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Left side, Adebayo. Pass to Flag. And Flag throws it down.
And with all he can do offensively, Flag is such a dangerous pick-and-roll screen.
It's stolen by Adebayo. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Edwards. Rebound by Wallace. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
Flag. Adebayo. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Now McDaniel. Adebayo outside. Now James. 5 on the clock. Suggs. And the 3 misses.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for him.
James with it. Brunson picks him up. There's the pick. Now Adebayo. The arc. It's good.
They want the ball in his hand when the situation called for it.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He knows every possession is critical now. Now here's James. Got a piece of it. Reynolds with it. Defended by Adebayo. Now James from outside. Here is the deep.
LeBron delivering in the key moments. Huge basket from the game.
Here's Antetokounmpo. There's a minute 34 to play in the final quarter. Good on the basket.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
James outside. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his third foul.
First team foul.
James in the post. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the shot clock. Couldn't get the shot off his own.
Yeah, he tried to go with it before he fought it. Took his eyes off of it. You can't have that at this point in the game.
Here's Edwards. And there's a foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Now Edwards. Antetokounmpo outside. No good from 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now Flag. Just 5 to shoot. Layup, no good. Antetokounmpo outside. The long shot, no good. So they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got a foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
That's a big make. Now it's rolling tight.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And what's their best move at this point?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick two and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
There's a screen. Here's Flat. Fires the three. The three is up. And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Butler fires. Knocks down the three. And so they get the victory here at home. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it.
The visiting team
Welcome, everyone, to our broadcast. This is 2K Sports, bringing you tonight's game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Ball with it. To the inside. And it's sent back by Howard.
And Howard takes his shot blocking very seriously. Skying up and sending him back with his impressive vertical.
Jordan deciding where to go with it. There's the try. Kicks it out to Olajuwon. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
And, you know, he just got a little ahead of himself on that one. How does a great finisher not dunk that ball? I still can't figure it out.
And here is Ball. Following the three-pointer by Dwight Howard.
And that's a big reason why Jordan's field goal percentage is always so high, because most of his finishes come right at the rim.
Now Ball, following the three-point attempt by Dwight Howard. Here's Flag. Outside for Jordan. 5 to shoot. Over Jordan. A nice shot by Jordan.
Never been the biggest scorer per se, but with Jordan's experience and ability, he can still burn you.
Jordan. And it's Jordan slamming it down.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I call that slam contest level.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Here's Flag. Shot on the way. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Great work off the pick by Flag. They're really taking advantage of that space he created.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now, here's Adebayo. No one near Olajuwon as he lets it go. That three off the mark. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play.
Away team ball.
Here's Ball. On the wing, Jordan. Poked away. Pass to Flag. Lets it go from deep. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Ready for the feed. Cooper Flag is a player. You have to run off that shot.
And 1:01 left here in the first quarter. Outside, Ball. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Cooper Flag.
Credit to Ball for staying committed, not letting the foul scare him off.
Now, here's Howard. Pass to Flag. On deep, Adebayo. 6 to shoot. Jordan wide open. And the Bronx tacks on 2 more.
Well, Jordan's jumper is just pure, especially at that range.
That's good from Ball.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Ball hits them both.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
It's stolen by Adebayo. Howard with the steal. Fires from 18. And the Bronx tacks on 2 more. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable. Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling up. The Bronx lead by just one. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Bronx, what do you guys think?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
Yeah, this defensive game plan is working very well, putting constant pressure on the offense and forcing a lot of mistakes.
Just 5 on the clock. The Bronx needs to get off a shot here. Howard, that's good.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
The shot by Adebayo, no good.
When we talk about the importance of protecting the rim, right there, outstanding defense.
Fast break, here we go. Here's Jordan. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Back to Suggs. Shoots over Elijah. And it's Suggs missing.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Excellent pass. You love seeing the unselfish.
To the paint. Oh, LeBron does it again.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Outside, Adebayo. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Adebayo's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Bronx. Suggs looking around. Suggs has got his first 2 points.
Well, that's just